speaking of college, we got some news that the Big 12 has officially expanded this week. Harry, can I have you do something for me real quick?
What's that?
Tell me the news. I want to give our viewers my initial reaction of hearing the Big 12 is expanding by adding these teams. So if you could, give me the news, and I'm going to give my live reaction to this.
The Big 12 is officially expanding. They're adding BYU, UCF, was it Cincinnati, and who's the last team I'm forgetting? Houston.
So
It's survival.
So that's my reaction. So what? Listen, we can debate all day about money, about politics, about what you guys think in the comments, about what they think everywhere. West Virginia needs to get the fuck out of there. I don't care. Who cares?
They will. But I mean,
Who
you gotta
cares?
take what
I don't
you
care
get.
about playing BYU. I don't care about playing Houston other than, maybe seeing Dana come back and getting stomped. That would actually be interesting. I'd see that once or twice. I don't care about playing UCF. I want to play Pitt. I want to play Virginia Tech. I want to play Rutgers, Louisville. Give me some G's. Who cares? Who cares, Harry?
To me, it's better that the Big 12 did that. It's not a permanent fix.
It's good for them. They're in survival, is what they're doing.
It helps the conference because now the conference is going to stay together, but you still have issues. Any team that gets an invite is gone.
West Virginia still needs to go. I don't
It's
care.
basically what happened with the Big East in the past when they added
Yep.
Louisville and Cincinnati.
And you know what? Cincinnati's not bad. BYU's been pretty good. UCF's pretty good.
Those are decent teams.
But who cares? I have no desire to see West Virginia play any of those teams except Houston at home. That's the only thing I want to see. Anybody else? Who cares?
It's better than the Big 12 breaking up and you ending up in the AAC.
It is. But you know what? This buys West Virginia time to get out. That's what I see this as. I don't want to see West Virginia accept it and say, all right, we got our Big 12. No. Smile and work on your invitation elsewhere. That's what you need to do if you're West Virginia.
They know how this goes. They've been through it before.
I hope so. We know how this goes. I don't know if they know how it goes.
What can you do if you're not getting an invite to one of those four conferences?
Well, you gotta grease the wheels. Do what you gotta do. I don't know. Pay somebody off.
Behind the scenes, are they still trying to get in? Yes.
I hope. But they got to get out. I don't know. I mean, good for the Big 12. It's a survival. But, the way that even ESPN during the West Virginia game was selling, how many times during that broadcast did we hear the announcer say West Virginia belongs in the ACC? They said at least 3 or 4 times during the broadcast.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, it makes sense. And guys, you can argue in the comments all day about money and profit sharing. Listen, maybe. I don't know. I'm talking from a football standpoint, an athletic standpoint. WVU belongs in the ACC. 100%.
They do.
And there's no arguing with that, I don't think.
Depending on what side you're at, depends on if it's worth it.
Yeah.
If you're an ACC team, do you want to split your money among another team?
Nope.
Does the WVU bring in more money to the conference
I think they do. I think, we went over the TV numbers. If you're watching freaking WVU and one of these other lower teams in the conferences, your ratings go up. I think your attendance goes up with travel. Because WVU fans will travel hard to the Carolinas and to Pitt.
Man, but I don't see a network paying more because the conference added WVU.
I don't know. Maybe not. Again, from a football standpoint, it makes sense. I'm a fan. I don't care about the numbers. I just want to see West Virginia play these teams. I want them in the conference. I want them traveling to the Carolinas.
If you're WVU, if you're a football fan, yes, it's good. Yes. You get old rivalries. Geographically, it works. You're closer. You're going to play teams you've played before. You're not doing these trips halfway across the country.
Yes.
But in the end, it all comes down to money. And
It does.
People that have the money, they don't want to share it.
But I'll leave that to people with more important jobs than me to figure out. But as a football fan, just make it happen. That's all I'm saying. So don't get mad at me in the comments. That's just what it is. If you're a West Virginia football fan, this is what you should want to see.